Yeah, oh, shoot, real good college basketball game. We knew South Dakota State's a good team. They're used to winning. They dropped one that they probably felt bad about the game for, and they played like the program that would do that. And proud of our guys that dug ourselves a hole. We came back, got a lead, and we just don't know quite yet how to handle success in those situations. And hopefully we've learned and we can get better from here.
Jamie, go ahead.
Coach, 74 points is obviously, a solid number, but just, those droughts of 1 of 10 and, 3 minutes and 4 minutes, it seemed there was a few of those. What do you guys kind of have to do to work out of those? Because it has seemed like it's been a problem at times this year.
You know what we got to do? I don't know. We did take some bad ones in that stretch there. We should have been. Bomba finally started taking the ball to the basket. We got to know the situation how they're playing us. We definitely settled for some contested shots and got played through our post, but I felt like it was tough to play them against the way they play. They spread you out and they shoot the three, and then we weren't getting the payout on the glass. I thought Fa and Muhammad were just kind of they just got physical with us, and they weren't the effectiveness on them. Mo did have 4 offensive boards, but got in foul trouble, and Fa struggled with their physicality. They just kind of put them in the basket a couple times, so we got to be able to get to the line, get the ball inside, do some things. Early we were good there, and we got away from it second half.
You mentioned Fa and Mo, and obviously they're just both absolutely freak athletes. But in a situation like that, do you really miss Deshaun and his willingness to bang bodies, and the fact that he's maybe kind of more of the physical, in your face type of big than the highlight reel dunkers?
Yeah, no, it's we need everybody, and he would have really helped around the rim with their two. They played their 2 bangers, and they eventually just took the one kid Wilson out of the game late, I thought. And they would just cause some problems too on the low block, and they would have had to double them. And we're still going to have to make some shots, and we didn't make it. We were 9 for 35 from 3. That's not good enough, and 25 of 67 overall is not very good either.
And then on the defensive side, we kind of saw it against Winthrop, and we saw it some against Eastern, and then again today. The teams that can really shoot the three have kind of been problematic so far. Is that a result of guys still trying to gel on the perimeter, or is it just coming down to being better at defending the three?
It's bad D. Bad D. Get tough. We gotta get tough. They can really shoot it. They're one of the best shooting teams in the country, but and it wasn't in the half court were decent, but we had some coverage. You get in rotations against them, you're in trouble. The guy hit a big transition 3. When we kind of got out ahead of there, and they answered. They made some really tough shots, and they needed them.
Coach, defensively on that last play, I don't think you allowed a pass. You took away their number 1 scoring option on that play, and then they hit a 35-foot rainbow to end. Can you just talk defensively on that last play, how you thought you did? And
You know what? I honestly thought they would call timeout, and we'd get a chance to set up, but they didn't. And the guy made a move. Andre, I don't know if he pushed off or Andre fell. I think Andre just kind of got crossed up on it. And he had a tough shot. I wish it was just a one-on-one situation, played for the win. I don't like those situations because there's only 2 options. It's a loss or overtime. But, that was a tough one. That thing stayed in the air forever. Never for a second did I think it wasn't going in. It's just how it is. But he hit a tough shot. He didn't even get any chance to leave any time on the clock or anything. So, they're tough. We had to downsize a little bit, try to match up with them. And Andre's part of that group that got us. We were down 10 with 7 minutes ago. He got us. We got a chance. We had a chance. We tied it up, and just not enough.
I thought their zone was pretty effective against you guys, particularly in the first half. It seemed to slow you down, a lot of swinging the ball around the perimeter and not as much dribble penetration as maybe you guys had early on. Did you see it?
Yeah, no, they really, they'll pinch off drives and stuff and try to keep you in front. I think we settled a little bit for, like I said, you're not going to beat many people going 9 for 35 from 3. I thought we took some, I feel the Mbamba played an awesome game, to be honest, as far as trying to guard. That guy's good. We played too many minutes there, and he settled for a couple shots of that, but overall he's coming on, and we need some other guys to follow him.
Just the last thing I wanted to ask you, Bamba really seemed to be looking for his shot tonight. Can you just talk about him a little bit and just what you would like to see out of him moving forward?
Keep going. He's been, last year I think I mentioned it, like his attitude and work ethic are as good as anyone I've ever been around. He's really mature as a competitor. Had a lot to learn, and never flinched. Last year I said, hey, you're not ready defensively. He wasn't a good decision maker, but to play 38 minutes and not have a turnover for him is great. He had 2 blocks. He made some big drives and big plays and made some big free throws. So, he's technically only a freshman. That's a good thing, So he just needs to keep getting better. Keep going.
It just, we were just talking about FA a minute ago. How close would you say he is to 100%?
85, 90. I mean, I don't, today wasn't about physical health, I don't think. I just think early game, whatever it is, we weren't engaged, or maybe we changed some coverages or something. We weren't. He needs to be more active. He didn't. He had a couple blocks. We were +6 with him out there, so maybe they should have played him more. I don't know, but just so when they got physical there, we put their kind of react to their strength and had to do something.
Any questions in the back?
Coach, just a question about being able to play here in Spokane. It took them a while to get into it, but I think the crowd really kind of stepped up in the second half and helped you guys with momentum and whatnot. What did you think of just the crowd and the opportunity getting to play here?
I thought it was great. We played here 2 years ago in New Mexico State, and we obviously have a lot of alums in the area, and a little disappointed that we couldn't have got the win. But there, there was a lot of encouragement as we walked off the court, even though I would have accepted boos. They're a good team. I would have disappointed myself, but it would have been okay if they threw something at me. It would have been okay. We came up here and wanted to try to make a little footprint here and hopefully get some more people to come down and watch us play when the league's coming, and maybe they still will. It was a good game, and there's a lot of guys who get excited about our team, but it was a good atmosphere, and hopefully we got Boise up here in a couple weeks or less than, and we'll need the same support, and hopefully people will tell people about it.
You've got quite a few home games coming up on your schedule. How important is it to just kind of use that to your advantage, to be at home and to kind of maybe find a rhythm, and what things do you want to work on during this time?
We gotta get healthy. We had some guys out. Health is the most important thing right now, but we got good teams coming at us, so no one's going to feel sorry for us. And it's tough to play where kids aren't break. It is a little vacuous in Beasley, and we need the local community to come out and make some noise. Beasley is loud, even when it's not totally filled up, it still gets loud. So, this is a grind to get ready for league. We gave. I didn't realize they shot that well. That's a little disappointing. It's hard to beat someone when they shoot 63 from 3 and 54 from the field.
Coach, kind of building off that, I asked Michael this too, but it's kind of, you look at the shooting percentage, it's kind of amazing when you look at the box score, like, hey, this is only a 3-point game. I know a loss is a loss, but is that something for you as a head coach that you look at and you say, okay, we can build off this if we just get the shots to fall?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's more of our decision making. I think we got to. This happened at against Eastern Washington, similar deal, where they played us inside out, both teams. They're daring you to knock down some shots. You can't go 9 for 35. You got to go 12 for 35, and you got to exert. We shouldn't get out rebounded by that team. So that's where a lot of disappointing things in that regard. Talk about defending, we didn't defend well enough. Rebound, we didn't rebound well enough. We took care of the ball, which probably would give us a chance there. We turned them over 18 times, and we only turned it over. We turned over 8 times, I think, second half or whatever, and so that was a little disappointing.
Colton Clark, go ahead.
Sorry to address this already, and I didn't hear it, but were Noah and Tyrell not playing at 100% tonight, or just one of those games?
No, they're a little under the weather, both of them. So they were warriors about it, and just compete. Did their best to get out there and compete, and it was tricky. We had some others too. They were hurt and stuff. So, but no excuses. No one's gonna feel sorry for us. We gotta be good enough to find a way there